So this is going to be how to create a press release for your project, like your Kickstarter campaign or your website or your mobile app or your technology company. And in this case, my documentary is a historical documentary about Philadelphia. So you have to really kind of tap into the right keywords, the right phrases, the right kind of awareness. And a lot of that comes from your Kickstarter campaign. All the wording that you use in your Kickstarter campaign or your website. So if you have a good website and you have a good about the film, and it kind of explains what you're doing and what the point is, you're going to use a lot of that in your press release. So this is the press release that I wrote up for the film. And basically the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have the right contact information. I know that sounds silly, but a lot of people forget to do that, and then the press and media can't contact you. So make sure you have your name, your title, your phone number, your email address. Your Twitter is always important because journalists love when you tweet their articles, and of course your website. The first line is always the most important. This is the line. This is the line that actually will be shown on Google when you do a search for historical documentary or Philadelphia or Kickstarter. This will pop up. So, historical documentary about Philadelphia, the Kings Highway, launches on Kickstarter. It's a great first line to kind of open things up. The next line is kind of like a continuation, but more of a description. So, the untold story of the oldest road in America, along with the preservation of historic buildings in Philadelphia, is halfway through production and looking for support. So this kind of is the call to action. It tells you what this whole page is going to be about. So then you want to start with the date, the place where you are, and the first paragraph. So I'll post this on a Google Drive for you guys to read later, so that you don't have to read it now. So the first paragraph is really the way to really kick things off. And what I'll do right now is I'm going to do an example. So let's just say you are creating a new mobile app. So let's make one up, and we're going to call it the Laughing Buddha. So new spiritual mobile app, or just spiritual mobile app, Laughing Buddha, helps people connect, something like that. And then underneath you would put the focus on spirituality helps people who are not religious have a chance to talk in a private forum, private or public, to voice their opinions and join a group, something like that. So just tells a little bit more about what you're doing. From here, your first paragraph would be something like, the Laughing Buddha mobile app was created to help people who are not religious connect with others who share the same philosophy or philosophies, with support from various spiritual foundations and nonprofit organizations. The Laughing Buddha is paving the way for the future of spiritual connections using technology. Then you want to end it with something kind of important. You could say the Asian community throughout the world are using this app at a revolutionary pace, with thousands of new downloads per day and over 1 million messages sent every few hours, something like that. So you just want to tell kind of a story. You want to give a good headline, you want to give a good subheadline, and then you want to start off with something really important that really makes the journalist want to read the rest of this. And as you read the rest, it really just gives more information about what my movie is about. It gives you a quote from somebody. So for example, for a quote, you could say, I always had trouble connecting with people around me because I am not religious, said, John Doe from the Spiritual Center of Buddha. I'm just making this stuff up. Okay, and then you would continue. Now that I have the Laughing Buddha, I'm able to talk to people in my community who share some of my beliefs. In the process, I've made some great friends. Something simple like that. So this tells the journalist what somebody says. You can just put your friend's name down, or you can actually get a quote from somebody from an actual place. From there, you want to continue with some more information, and then maybe one more quote at the end from yourself, like an actual quote from yourself to tell them, what you think of this project. And then the call to action. Here's the link available on the website and about the company. And that's really how you do a press release. It's pretty simple. You just need to be able to write really well. I'll put a copy of this for you. Once you have this done, and I'm not going to save it. So once you have this done, next thing, and make sure you have a good website. If you have a Kickstarter, make sure you have some funding on there so that it doesn't look like nobody's on there. And of course, feel free to donate. I just launched this Kickstarter a couple days ago. I'll put the link in there if you want to support my project. Feel free to watch the video of my documentary and then pledge. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to do the press releases. So the press releases, the first thing you have to do is create an account on all of these different websites, okay? And I'll give you the links. This one's down, and I'm only going to give you the links for the ones that are free, because some of these are not free. See, this one says pricing. So if you do get pricing, so you have to actually put in, okay, here we go, free. So you want the ones that are free. A lot of them charge money, but if there's no free tier, just close the tab and go to the next one. So for example, this one here, if I do submit press release, it looks like there's a free one. So that's good. Anything that's free you want to use, okay? If you find one, and I found a couple that are not free, and those are the ones you don't want to use. Like this one here, if I do pricing, free account, okay? Newswire today, go submit news press release. Let's see what it says here. This one might be free. I guess we'll find out. I'll click pricing here and find out. Free, yeah. So a lot of these are free. And I'm only going to give you the ones that are free. So, we'll be good to go. You won't have to spend any money. People think, now keep in mind, by doing these free press releases, although your content is getting out to the internet, you may or may not be, getting the eyeballs of these journalists. So, there's another cool platform that I use called GoPRit, and GoPRit.com. And in this platform, what you'll find is a way to search for a certain keyword. And once you do the keyword, it'll pop up in here. So, for example, I searched for American history, and you'll see that I found 49 journalists. It tells you which articles they wrote. It shows you their Twitter. It shows you their LinkedIn if they have one. And then what you do is, and I did this for a lot of different things: American Indians, George Washington, historical Philadelphia, Northeast Philadelphia, Revolutionary War, and each one of these has its own amount of journalists. So once you're done with these lists, then you want to create a template, and inside this template you'll find you want to do a title and a short email, very short, that explains what your project is. And at the end you can say, here's my press release. And since I have the press release here on Google Drive, you can add the link by clicking on share, and then anyone with the link can view. So copy link, and then you would put the link inside here so that anybody can read your press release if they want to, or they can contact you to talk to you. So this is like a secondary way to do this, and then you just select the lists that you want to send the email to, and then just click it, and then launch campaign to selected lists. So it's a very simple way to contact journalists. But if you can't afford to pay for the service, because it does cost some money, then you just go here, like I said before, and you'll take the same information that's in your press release and you will copy and paste them here. So for example, let's take mine here, and you would take headline, summary, and the body. Oops. Okay, and get rid of this beginning part. Okay, so you have this in here. Then you would put in keywords. Obviously, keywords are going to be the same as they would be on my website. You can put as many of these as you want. I have tons of keywords in mind because I really want to hit a lot of different SEO tags. So you put the keywords in. There's already about my company. I already have that here. That's this last part here. I already have that in the account. You can put it in the account. And then choose a category. So in my case, I'd pick film if there's like an entertainment, movies. And I might as well put some keywords. So I'll actually submit this one so I can show you how to do it. I'll just submit, I'll do like this many here, something like this. Okay. I'll just get rid of, I'll get rid of this one. Okay. All right, and then that's it. I'm gonna submit it. I think it looks like it's finished. Your entry is incomplete. What is incomplete? Oh, keywords. See, I added too many. So let's get rid of some more of these. I probably just added too many. Try again. Looks like this time it's working. And this one looks like it costs money, so I will not be adding this one. But this shows you how to do it. The ones that are free. So for example, this one is free. You can see $0. I can do the same thing. I can just copy and paste. You have to basically copy and paste the information from your press release into the different pieces here. So headline, subheading, the date, location, press release body, and then the boilerplate. Select the category and review and continue. So I just showed you how to do one. It's the same thing for all of these. But the first thing you'll have to do is create an account. So you'll have to actually go in here and create an account and log in. So you have to register. So here it says email address verification. Now I can submit a press release. So add a new press release. I have to do phone verification. So so basically you have to set up these accounts, which I already did because I didn't want to have to show you how to do that, to get to this point where you have to submit the press release. And once you submit it, you'll find it online. So if you go to Google, I've done a press release for my tech company. So if I do press release Instamore, you'll find a bunch of them. So here's Instamore's. You might find some with photos, logo. You might find some with more photos. I don't know if this one has one. Yep, this one has. Looks like the link for the photo died, but you can see the format of the press release. This one's a little shorter. Try this one. Yeah, there you go. So here's an older one from 2013, but you see it's still here. So when people search for Instamore, they might still find our information. There's links, there's App Store links, there's photos, there's information. You see the format, it looks pretty similar to what I just showed you. And you can keep searching and finding more and more information about Instamore. You'll find this one, you'll see this one here, personal finance brief. Looks like another press release. Looks like these are so old that the photos are dead, but you can see the format. The format is the same, right? And that's what I want to teach you, is how to do the format, which I did, and I'll continue. Like I said, I'll post this press release for you online, so you can use it as a template. All right, hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing your comments, asking questions, and hopefully this helped you create a press release and submit it for journalists. And don't forget, please go to my Kickstarter page, and I'll put the link in there, and support my project, because I support you guys by helping you do these awesome things.
So thanks for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. If there's ever any tutorial that you want me to create in the future, leave a comment to let me know what it is, or you can email me @jasonsherman.org. And you can also check out my other tutorials, howto.jasonsherman.org. I'll see you in the next one.